Hey there, superstars. Welcome to Soulfully Illumined and your weekly quickie. It's been a while since I've done one of these readings. It's just been a bit of a whirlwind for me. Last week, my dear Waffles, my cat, my companion for 14 years and 4 months, interesting, 144, has transitioned over. So it's been a difficult week, a week of ups and downs as I miss her terribly, but I feel her with me regardless of if she's here physically or not. But regardless, it's a transition for me as well. So I'm ready to continue with these readings, and I'm allowing them to flow through whenever, if ever, it wants to come through. So let's continue with your weekly quickie for the week of July 28th into August 3rd. And let's see what Spirit wants you to know about the week ahead. So go ahead and scroll down below to the timestamps. We have a pile 1, a pile 2, and a pile 3 down below. And just feel into the numbers and pick that pile that best resonates with you. And I will see you at your pile. See you soon. Hey there, pile 1. Welcome to your weekly quickie for the week of July 28th into August 3rd. So let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know about this week ahead. If you skipped the intro, well, you skipped the intro. It's all good. So sorry, I'm just moving. I had a message come through. So let's get into it for you. So for the week ahead for pile 1, collective spirit, what do you want them to know about the week ahead? We have divine consciousness. Really interesting. One more card, please. Clarifier. Sacral chakras. Sacral chakra, bottom of the deck, is self-expression in reverse. Pile 1. So right off the get-go, I'm feeling like the energies they're amplified this week. It's elevated this week. And with that being said, you may experience this differently. Everyone's at a different place in their evolution. So some of you may feel some intensity, like it might be just an intense week, because the energies this week for you are very palpable. For some of you, if you're surrendering and this is part of your path, it feels like you're up leveling, you're lifting up, you're lifting up. So a great sign that you might be seeing to confirm this for you would be airplanes flying by, giving you that confirmation that you are lifting up and lifting off. With the divine consciousness card here, I feel like there's a lot of synchronicities, signs that are around you this week, guiding you, opening you up to greater awareness. And I'm hearing some of your gifts. And with the sacral chakra here being in reverse, I feel like that chakra is going to be amplified for you. There's an opening up that's happening for you. And for some of you, it's like you're going to see the opposite, where you've been having the blockages in your sacral chakra. So things related to creativity, things related to your relationships, things related to, for some of you, your mother may be coming up for you this week. Okay. But I'm really getting this sense with this self-expression in reverse. It's like you're going to be seeing where you haven't really been authentic with yourself and expressing your authenticity, your individuality, your differences in the world. And that's going to be elevated. There's a shift that's happening with that. So you may feel some tightness through the heart or through the throat this week, and an outpour of emotions. It feels like there may be some emotions coming up to be released, which are affiliated to some blockages through that throat chakra and through that sacral. There's some sort of connection there that's being cleared out. The water element's important for you, as well as air. There's a connection there between your emotions and your thought processes that are being rebalanced for you this week. It's an expansion, my friends. For some of you, it's going to be very discreet, very, you know, like it's in the subtle things. And for some of you, it's the big things. It's going to be big. You're going to see like you're going to have some epiphanies this week. That's going to really just, I don't know, like knock your socks off in a sense of, holy crap, now I see why this happened, or what this caused within me, and how it has impacted the way that I've chosen to be in this world. That's just an example. So a great week for expansion for you this week, okay? So I will pull one more card. Yes, I'm expanding your weekly quickie by asking one more question. Let's ask, what is the greatest gift you could give to yourself this week? What is the most loving thing that you can do for yourself this week? So for pile 1 spirit, what is the most loving thing they can do for themselves this week? Love it. You've got rest. You have a lot of things happening. Like I said, the energies are just expanding you, are opening you up. So there may be some moments of intensity. Be compassionate with yourself. That go-getter perspective may not be supporting you this week. Allow things to occur. Allow those things that have been in your subconscious to blossom, to come up, okay? So they can either be plucked and released, or for you to allow to grow. The back of this card says, rest and relax, release guilt, and make your needs a top priority. Because I feel like you're really shifting from the inside out, pile 1. It's not what you're doing on the exterior. The magic for you this week is all on what's happening inside of you. Okay, so that's your message. That's a really long weekly quickie, but I hope you enjoyed it. Do give this video a like if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and have a magnificent week, pile 1. Take care. Bye. Hey there, pal 2. Welcome to your weekly quickie. Let's get into it for the week of July 28th into August 3rd. Please know this is a timeless reading. However, whenever you do receive this, there may be a message for you. So let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know about the week ahead. So for pile 2, collective spirit, pile 2, ooh, that was quick. We got dreams in reverse here. Anything else? We're definitely taking this one. We got creativity, and then we're gonna leave that right here. We got will in reverse, and then we have presence here in reverse. Yeah, similar to pile 1, but different. In a sense of, for you this week, pile 2, I do feel like you are receiving messages this week in different ways. First of all, your dreams may be very vivid, very strong, very intense. I encourage you to write them down, or just do some I'm hearing scripting for some of you, and that may be connected to that creativity. This is a time of creation for you. This is a great week of creation for you, and opening up your mind and opening up your imagination to what's possible for you. So I do feel like you're going through this expansion. The energies are really impacting you. You may be getting some downloads, messages coming in, whether it's through dream state or wake state. Pay attention to the signs this week. I feel like there's a lot happening through you and within you this week. With the creativity in reverse here, you got the dreams in reverse and creativity in reverse. This isn't a week of outward expression or outwards of putting your energy outwards. This is a week of really just cultivating a more solid, balanced foundation internally. So this week is a perfect opportunity or perfect time for you to really dream and imagine those things that you really want to build in your reality, but more importantly, within yourself. And I feel like the energies around you are supporting this by bringing you symbols, synchronicities, downloads with respects to your foundation, things that you may not be aware of. We may say to ourselves, oh yeah, you know what? We want lots of money. We want lots of, cars, for example, right? But the universe sees something so much grander. They see where all of that comes from, which is a solid, abundant internal state of self-love and empowerment. And so I feel like this is really coming down to a greater awareness of self and what you need within yourself to fully thrive in your environment. So this is a week of that. Be open to the signs. I know this is the third time I've said it. It's because it's so important. Like, it just keeps coming through here. Be open to the signs and be present. And with the will here card, like being in reverse, it's like, if you're paying attention, pile 2, it's like you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. For some of you that have been going through the darkness, or that's a little confused or not sure which direction to go, or you're just feeling that there's way too much noise around you, I feel like you're going to be given like a helping hand. For some of you, for others of you, by looking around, you're going to see a door. You're going to see something there. A person's going to show up. There's something that's going to show up to give you some sort of opportunity or way out of the darkness. Be present, because it's through that state of peace, acceptance, and presence that the opportunities can really meet us. All right? Is there anything else here? Yeah, it's like you're getting, like this week, it's building your authentic foundation. I can't say it any other way. That's the only way that it's coming out. Be creative this week, pile 2. You might want to consider journaling and, really writing down, or just like imagining those different things that you want to be, or that you feel that you are. Really coming back to self this week. Okay, so I am going to end this reading with one more card from this deck, self-care deck, and we're going to ask Spirit for you, pile 2. What is the most self-loving thing that you can do for yourself this week? So for pile 2, Spirit, pile 2, what is the most self-loving thing that they can do for themselves this week? We have time, and it came out in reverse. It just kind of like turned and ended like that. But it's like here, time. It says, schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for your life. And it's very similar to here. It's like stepping away from the matrix, stepping away from the external, routines, the systems that, just your matrix, and getting back to self. Because it's like when you're in with yourself, when you're in that space of just being with you, I feel like your world's going to open up. And there's something so expansive and vast that wants to be shown to you. That's going to really just help you in your next steps. Okay? So, pile 2, that is your reading for this week ahead. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Do give this video a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will read for you again. I look forward to it. Take care. Bye. Hey there, pile 3. Welcome to your weekly quickie for the week of July 28th into August 3rd. So let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know about the week ahead. So for pile 3 collective Spirit, what do they want? What do they need to know regarding the week ahead? What do they need to know about the week ahead? We have self-expression in reverse. Clarifier, please. One more, Spirit. For pile 3, please. Thank you. Then we have pleasure. Okay. right, so for you, pile 3, I feel like this week, yes, the theme here for you this week is relationships, but you're finding a balance this week. It's about finding that balance this week for you. Number 1, I'm getting this sense of like this heart expansion, but not only like the expansion is more about power. Like it's like you're expanding, but you're really staying in that power center of the heart this week and learning this balance between, I'm hearing give and take, of how much you're willing to give and how much you're willing to take, and the different dynamics and the different balance between different sorts of people, and finding that harmony, because it's not one or the other. I'm only going to give this much to people and receive this much from people. It's finding that harmony between different relationships and what brings you a sense of enjoyment, peace, beauty, pleasure in your life. And it's not just relationships with other people, it's also the relationship with yourself, the relationship with spirit, and the relationship you have with your life in general. It's going to vary for all of you, but I feel like it comes down to the relationship you have with the life that you're experiencing. Some of you are coming greater, like more so into balance here with the different aspects of your life. And some of you are feeling the dissonance of where there's lack of balance. Regardless, it's the same thing. When you see it, you're addressing it to some degree because you're putting your focus there. And so I feel like there's a shift in how you are harmonizing your life. So it's a real powerful week for you where your voice, your will is really coming up to be heard and to be expressed. And this may not be literally saying what you need, but it could be for some of you. Because I feel like we can still say what we need without really saying it. Sometimes it's just in the way that we stand. Sometimes, yeah, like sometimes it's just in our pose. And sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Regardless of how it's being done, you're doing it your way. It's like you're at this completion point where maybe you've been doing a lot of relationship work and interaction work with others and your life. But through that part, it's like you're finding this balance that serves you and that works for you. So congrats, because I know that's not an easy journey. So this week for you, a question that's being posed here is, how are you filling up your cup to a point of overflowing? What is doing that for you this week? And what's taking from your cup? And where is that balance between the two? Interesting question. So I'm going to end your reading with a self-care card here. And let's ask Spirit, what is the most self-loving thing that you could do for yourself this week? What is the most self-loving thing that pile 3 can do for themselves this week? Interesting. You've got risk. And it says, take a risk. You have the power within to move mountains. Beautiful. So I feel like the risk here is expressing yourself in the most authentic way that makes you feel good within yourself. Opening up those wings that you have and allowing yourself to expand in ways that maybe just make you afraid. Because I was just listening to Bishard this morning, or maybe it was yesterday, and he was saying something like, Fear is just telling you where you're not in alignment, because your true essence is fearless. So I found that to be really interesting, and maybe that's something for you this week. But regardless, it's like it's a dawning of a new day for you. It's like you've completed this cycle and you're moving into this new cycle. So things will not turn out the way that they used to. Trust this new day. Trust this new reset. And allow yourself to be free to express yourself. Trust that you know the balance that's necessary. Okay, so pile 3, that was your reading regarding the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week. Bye.